Hello, everyone. Okay, so I did something. You cannot leave leftover hair color with a person who is a cosmetologist because we're just going to end up using that color on ourselves or somebody that's nearest and dearest to our hearts. Anyway, I am going to talk to you guys about the L'Oreal High Lift High Color Highlights. I got this from YouTube, yes. I got it from Sally's, but I got the idea from YouTube. And I had used this about 2 years ago. I used this, so I'm going to just tell you a little bit about my hair journey. So what I ended up doing is I wanted to go strawberry blonde. And I saw it on whatever, and it was a girl who had my complexion, everything. Sorry. She had everything, same colors and everything. And she was strawberry blonde. And so I'd never been strawberry blonde before, and I wanted to do that. Well, it didn't happen that way, and I ended up just bleaching my hair, toning it, and then bleaching it, and it just ended up a totally different, it just didn't end up like that. So I got tired of it. It was like kind of brassy, kind of strawberry blonde. It's kind of brassy, but it wasn't really what I wanted, and my roots weren't done. It was just like the bottom of my hair, like an ombre type situation. So I didn't really like that. So what I ended up doing is I ended up researching on YouTube, just like you guys are, and I came across this. And so I was like, okay, well, I've never been red before, so I guess I'll go red. If some of you might know, just Google her. Her name is Eva Marie. She is a pro wrestler. Well, she's not a pro wrestler anymore, but anyway, I figured that I could pull off that fashion red color, like Ariel red, because she, again, had the same kind of skin tone, colorings, whatnot. So I felt really confident going that bold. And so I looked up all sorts of things on this, and everybody seemed to turn out really, like, it turned out really well. And so I did it, and I ended up doing magenta and red mixed together, and it ended up really, really beautiful. I did it, my hair was like down to my waist, and I did it from all the way up and then left the roots out for the last 15 minutes. So that's how you're going to use this hair color. You're going to mix it up with 30 volume developer, any 30 volume developer. It does not have to be this one. It can be the one from Sally's. Just make sure it's 30 volume and mix it according to the instructions, which I think it's like equal parts or 2 ounces more of the developer than this. I don't know for sure, but you can go look it up, YouTube it. It does say process for 30 minutes. So I left mine on for like 35 minutes, and then the last, like I said, 15 minutes, I put it on my roots, and then I put a bag over my head, and it was perfect. It came out beautiful. I got so many compliments on my hair color, and the way I maintained my hair color, because I am a hairstylist, I went and got the joico, just the deposit color, where you just deposit the color and it washes out in like 20-25 washes. So that's how I maintain my color. I did not have to go back and recolor my hair every few days or weeks or anything like that. So that's what I did for all over color. Now, I've had this color for a while. And just to show you what it is, it's the same exact ones that everybody says. It's really little. This, I just use one tube. I ended up using the magenta, and it looks exactly the same. And I ended up using one whole tube of the magenta, and of course my 30 volume, and a bowl. I wear gloves. It gets everywhere and it stains everything. So do it outside. Like, if you don't want to mess anything up, do it outside, because this crap gets everywhere and it stains instantly and you can't get it out. Like, you just can't. I did not want to do my whole head. As you can see, this is my natural hair color. My natural hair color. I have white hairs because I'm old. And so yeah, so I just wanted to do the bottom. My hair is like a level 2. So it's like the darkest of the dark. It's not black, but it's almost black. And I have natural hair all the way down, all the way. So I'm gonna let it down so you can see what happened. Voila! So this is the magenta. I'm gonna try to pull you in just a little closer. So this is the magenta. It came out like a dark kind of blood red. And like I said, I left it on just no bag, because you can't really bag this up. But I just sectioned it, and it's kind of like, you know, just the ends of the hair, kind of like an ombre sort of thing situation. And then I did, like, my hair was actually parted in the middle. So I did get these little, you can see these little strands right here, just on the outer edge. And so that is what the magenta is going to look like on a level 2 hair. So it's just enough to where you can see that I did something, but it's also like not screaming at you, which is what I was going for originally. So it's not really, really dark. But it is it's noticeable, but it's not like screaming noticeable. So if you're wanting to do this process, some parts are a little lighter. But if you want to do this process, then this is what the magenta is going to look like. Now, when I had my hair pre-lightened, it was much brighter. It was like cartoon red, like the perfect red, Ariel hair red. I mean, it was gorgeous and I really loved it, but I just do not want that right now. I like the way my hair is, and so I did not want to do that again. It didn't bleed all over my bed sheets or anything. So yeah, if you guys are wanting to do this, this is the best red hair color bleach that you could get. Like, in one step, it's like a miracle worker. Now, if you have already colored hair that's dark, I would not suggest putting this on top, because I don't think the bleach agents in here are going to be able to break through that old hair color. So you are going to have to do a color remover process and then put this on top. Again, if you are doing a root situation, do not put this on your roots. Leave it till the end of the 15 to 10 minute window. It'll grab really quickly. It does not take long for this to activate. Again, I left mine on for about probably 30 to 35 minutes. You can leave it on, I guess you could leave it on longer. I mean, it says 30 minutes is enough, so I would just say 35. But here it is next to my natural hair color up here. So it's just that burgundy, dark burgundy red. Like I said, I was going for just the red, but I accidentally picked up magenta and it was a happy accident. So I'm really happy with the way it came out. So I would highly, highly recommend this. If you have hair that's my length, one box is good enough if you're just doing the bottom tips. But if you're going to do your whole entire head, I would say maybe you're going to use 1.5. It does, with the developer, when you are putting a developer with it, with hair color, it swells up that product. So you do get a lot of product in this. Plus, you're going to add double your developer. So it's going to make a lot of product, a lot more than what you think. If you have, I used a magenta and a red together on my hair that was really, really long. So it was enough for the whole entire thing. So anyway, there's a lot of YouTube videos featuring this hair color, and there's a reason why, because it works. That's why. Bottom line, I know I'm going against my code of hair colorists and all that, but I'm telling you, this, it works. It really does work. So anyway, wear gloves and don't stain your bathroom. All right, guys, that is it for this video, and I will see you in the next one.